Hello again and welcome back to the PhatPhish Guitar Studio and another scale of the week. Now most of the scales that we look at have 7 notes in them. We use the major scale as our frame of reference and we raise some notes from the scale or lower some notes from the scale or whatever. We've also seen some smaller scales, pentatonics, that have got 5 notes in, or hexatonics that have got 6, like the minor blues scale or the whole tone scale that we looked at the other week. Today though we're going to look at a scale that's got 8 notes in it, and it's the Spanish 8-tone scale. Now this scale is a little bit unusual because it's got 8 notes in it, which is more than you might expect to find. But it's also unusual that it's got both a flattened third and a natural third. So is it a major scale? Is it a minor scale? Maybe it's just both. Let's have a look at the notes that we've got in the scale. So starting off with the root note, we have a flattened second, we have a flattened third, a natural third, a natural fourth, a flat fifth, a flat sixth, a flat seventh, and then back at the octave. Quite a nice sound. It's interesting as well because of the arrangement of the notes. You've got these 4 notes, one semitone apart, the flat third, third, fourth and flat fifth. So let's have a look at PhatPhish and see the way those notes are laid out on the fingerboard. So here we can see the notes of the Spanish 8-tone scale based upon the root note of A. Like I say, we've got these 4 notes together, which is a little bit of an unusual grouping to find in a scale, thus having 4 notes just one semitone apart. So let's see if we can find a scale box to play this scale with. This one, I think, well, my initial suggestion would be a little unusual in that rather than starting on like a dominant finger like your index finger or your middle finger, I'm going to start on the ring finger, have a scale box that looks like this. So try using that as a starting point, but as always be aware of where the notes are across the whole of the neck, and find other ways of being able to arrange the notes so you can find comfortable ways of playing the scale. So how can you put this scale to work? How can you use it? How can you incorporate it into your playing? Well, think about the notes that are in the scale and think about the sort of chords that you might find with those sort of tones in that you can play over the top of. It's a strange one because it hasn't got a natural fifth in it, so you immediately start to think that this is going to have applications in like a jazz sort of context, because you've got where you're going to have altered chords with a flat 5th degree. Or also remember that flat 6th degree is then harmonically equivalent to a sharp 5th, so if you come across like augmented chords that have got a sharp 5 in, you might want to experiment with the scale as well. Now it's got flat 3rd, flat 5th and flat 7th, so one context you probably want to try using it in is over like a half diminished chord, which has got a 1, flat 3, flat 5, flat 7 in it. Another context you might want to consider using the scale in is over the top of a dominant chord, like a dominant 7th chord, because you've got the 1, the 3 and the flat 7 in the scale. You don't have a natural 5th, you've got a flat 5th, but if you think about say like a blues scale, it's got the flat 5 in it, and that works quite well over a dominant 7 chord. So this might be another scale that you want to try over the top of a dominant chord. So this scale has got some interesting characteristics. It's got that just like major minor tonality because it's got the flat 3rd and the natural 3rd. It's got these 4 notes chromatically together, the flat 3rd, 3rd, 4th and flat 5th. Interesting things that you can potentially exploit in your playing. As always though, experiment, let your ears guide you and see what sounds good for you, and think about how you can incorporate it into your own playing and your writing and so on. Okay, so that's something for you to go away and practice this week. Hope you find that useful. Have fun, and I'll see you in the video soon. Bye for now.